Hey, how's it? My name is KonradSAguide, and I'm going to be riding today to Mpumalanga province. It's in the east of South Africa. It's about 400 kilometers away. It's very hot, just in the middle of the summer now, 24 December. Yeah, so I'm going to be camping out as well and cooking and yeah, showing you what I do. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride. The route takes us mostly east, over the highest parts of the high veld and then down into the low veld. After about 2 hours of riding, I got off the highway and turned off in the direction of Stofberg. Here the landscape opened up, and I also passed one of the traditional ways of transport, the Kalahari Ferrari. Just outside of Stofberg, there was people selling peaches and mangoes next to the road. And here you can also see people selling charcoal next to the road in big bags. Between Stofberg and Lydenburg, there's a very beautiful mountain pass called the Steenkampsberg Pass. It ranges between 1700 meters and 2270 meters. It's mostly covered by grassland, but it's home to about 150 species of different birds, also houses many mammal species, and also different hatcheries of rainbow trout. Lunch is ready. Okay, that was Lydenburg or Mashishing, also called Mashishing. That is, the meaning is actually tall green grass. Now, this town was founded in 1845 when the settlement in Ohrigstad was abandoned because of a malaria outbreak. So then yeah, the voortrekkers, they all moved here to Lydenburg, and the name Lydenburg, Leiden actually means suffering in Dutch, and it's because of all the suffering that was endured because of the malaria outbreak. In 1873 they also found here alluvial gold, and yeah, that of course attracted many gold seekers to the area. But here by the 1880s there was the first Anglo-Boer War, and yeah, then the town and all the gold was besieged by the British. Now I need to find the way to Pilgrim's Rest. Graskop. Just about 30 kilometers outside of Lydenburg is the turnoff to Pilgrim's Rest. Here we go over the Robbers Pass. The pass offers diverse scenery through an area steeped in history and stories of robbers who stole gold from gold seekers in the area. Landmarks include the Robber's Grave, which is near Pilgrim's Rest, a village from the gold discovery days that is now preserved as a tourist attraction. So, welcome to Pilgrim's Rest. It was quite a ride to get here from Lydenburg. It was hot in Lydenburg and then I drove through the clouds to get here. But yeah, it's a very beautiful little town here, nestled in between the mountains. But today the town is just a museum town being preserved as a provincial heritage site. Still the most significant and identifying settlement, commemorating the gold rush era of the Transvaal goldfields. It attracted so many gold seekers and forever changed the image and the future of South Africa. The gold rush attracted many foreigners to come and search for their gold, their riches here. So they also wanted to have their rights while they were living in the country, and yeah, that caused for great concern. So, here in Pilgrim's Rest, they found also quite a significant amount of gold. And yeah, the gold that they found here, the biggest nugget was over 6 kilograms. Yeah, alluvial gold was found here in 1873. Yeah, and it quickly attracted many foreigners to come and look for their gold here. And just quickly there was over 1,500 inhabitants here in the town. Yeah, and as the gold ore increased, yeah, also yeah, the gold production increased. Yeah, they started generating hydroelectricity nearby, which they could use to transport the trams with gold ore. And from the electricity they also provided street lamps. So Pilgrim's Rest became then the second town in South Africa which had electrical street lamps after the town of Kimberley, which also used to be a mining town. We made it to the Biker's Rest in Graskop. I'm going to be camping next to the Lisbon River. What an amazing place. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be an awesome night. Okay, how's it everybody? Yeah, I'm camping here by the river. I'm gonna make it braai tonight, Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's check it out. Here we make fire with fire lighters. Especially wood is very, very wet here. This fireplace here, it's all very wet. It's been raining here for quite a few days. This is what we like to do on our Christmas day in Africa. Braai. This is just something I like to do a lot as well. To go camping. And camping, braai just goes naturally together with camping. It's inevitable that you're going to make a fire when you're camping. I'm still busy preparing some of my things here. I've got a little braai packet here from Shaw with looks like a rump steak and a very nice piece of boerewors sausage I'm gonna braai. I left it in the packet in the river so it could defrost so long. So yeah, and for now I'm also just wrapping some potatoes. I'm going to put through potatoes in foil. So I'm going to put these potatoes here in the fire. They're still quite hard, so they need to get cooking. So I'm just going to put them here somewhere on the side. I think just here behind. It's not really on top of any coals. They should be actually doing pretty alright. There we go. So yeah, now I'm going to also make some bread rolls. So I'm just going to now squeeze all the air out of it first and then leave it to rise up a little bit individually. I'm going to try to make about, let's see, maybe about 3 of these rolls. Yeah. So my fire is still going on nicely. I got some potatoes in the fire as well. So now I'm also going to make something else that you guys might like. Here in South Africa we love with our barbecue, as we call it here in South Africa, the braai. We really like to put some braaibroodjies. Braaibroodjies is just a sandwich on the barbecue, if you want to put it that way. It doesn't sound so lekker, so nice, you know. So a typical braaibroodjie is basically just a few slices of tomatoes, thinly sliced, some onion also thinly sliced, and then one slice of cheese and a bit of salt and pepper. That's just enough. And normally we'll make this on a not too hot fire when the fire is a little bit cool already. So you don't burn your toast. So you make also sure that your tomato and onion is inside is also a little bit baked before it's ready. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's pretty simple. You all know how to slice onion and tomato. It has to be really as thinly sliced as possible. Cut a little bit more tomato. Tomato is good for you. Did not bring my sharpened kitchen knife from home because I want to take as little as possible things with me. Try to be as minimalist as possible. I'm gonna use a bit of pea, salt and pepper. That's more than enough. I have some salt as well I'm gonna put. Just putting some salt and pepper here on my braaibroodjie. There we go. I think that's pretty much perfect. What else do you need? I have another piece of cheese here I'm gonna put on top. I'll say. En dan gaan no braai. There we go. Really sure how much you can still see. It's getting quite dark. I can still see a little bit of light, but I know on the camera you don't see any. So yeah, I'm still carrying the light around my neck. I hope you can also see this. The fire is still really too hot for this braaibroodjie, but I want to be sort of done by now. I'll just be turning it a lot. Everything else is done now. So much heat, it will go really quickly. Especially a leftover braaibroodjie is always something special to look forward to. Yeah, me, that looks delicious. This is so cool to be camping and braaiing by the river after also having an amazing riding day. If you also like camping or motorized cycle traveling and want to see more of South Africa, please tell me in the comments where you suggest I go next. My contact details can also be found on my main YouTube page if you want to join me on any of my travels. The contact details also to the Biker's Rest is down below. You can join me next time for part 2 of my trip. See you next time.